Well, hey guys, back to you again, and this is another movie review, and this is going to be on the horror film that came out earlier this year, The Strangers Chapter 1. And this is basically a continuation of the Strangers franchise. They did two of them before, and this is the third one. And we haven't had a Strangers movie come out in a long time. Last one came out in 2018, The Strangers Pray at Night, which I thought was phenomenal, the best Strangers movie ever so far, in my opinion. And I like the first one too. And this one is very good too. It's directed by Rennie Harlin. Rennie Harlin's done some great movies, like he did Die Hard 2, A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, Dream Master. He did Cliffhanger with Sylvester Stallone. The Covenant. I know a lot of people don't like that one, but I like that one. And he's done, among others, Prison, A Long Kiss Goodnight, Mindhunters, stuff like that. Um, but basically, what this one is about is basically um, uh, a couple that are on a road trip and they basically stop at a cabin in the woods in the middle of nowhere, and they unfortunately end up getting stalked and uh, basically met by three psychopathic killers in masks, and they basically try to defend themselves and fight for their lives to escape, and that's basically the plot in a nutshell. And I know that a lot of people didn't really care for this one. I thought it was very good. I'm old school when it comes to like slasher movies. Like this definitely had like an old school vibe. I know it's not very like original, so maybe that's why a lot of people didn't really care about it. But that's just me. I think it was cool. Rennie Harlan did a good job directing it. I know a lot of people shit on his work, recent works anyway, but I think he's a good director. He's got a lot of talent, and he can direct a good movie. And the couple, I thought the couple were pretty nice, and I thought they worked together perfectly in this movie. And it was nice to see the killers come back with the masks like they had in the first two movies. Like it was the same masks, same people, and they look good yet again. And I thought the film did a very good job with the setting and how that it was in the middle of the woods and everything, and it was an isolated area that the couple were staying in. So I thought all that worked very well. And they also go to that town where they stay at, and it's also very kind of like strange. Like a lot of people are like looking at them, like when they go into a diner at one point, like everyone's looking at them, like what the hell are you doing here? Like that's definitely, you know, something going on about the town. I mean, I don't know what it is, but there's something very weird about the people there and how they react when like new people come in there. And I thought the cinematography was great, and I thought the special effects worked very well. The kills were pretty intense and crazy. It was an intense movie that was very violent and definitely not for the kids, because it's definitely a lot of gore in this movie. And I think that this movie was great. I think that it was a great continuation of the Strangers franchise, and it's going to be a trilogy. And we got two more to go. We were going to get Chapter 2 this year, but unfortunately, we're getting it in the beginning of next year, but better late than never. I think it might have something to do with like I don't know if it was like the writer's strike or maybe because people weren't too impressed with this one that they decided to delay it. I'm not really sure. If anybody really knows like the more in-depth details, feel free to let me know in the comments. But I personally thought it was a great movie. I had a great time watching it in the theater. And it was funny because when I went to the theater to go see it when it came out, the people there were saying that I was the only guy that actually purchased a ticket to go see it. So that was pretty interesting. And then another guy came in, shortly after I was in there. So yeah, not many people were seeing it, I guess, because people were saying that it was horrible and people weren't missing out on anything. But I recommend going to see it. Give it a rent. It's out on DVD now. I recommend giving it a rent, or even pick it up, even, or if you catch it on like streaming, or like you come across it as like renting it pretty cheap at Redbox or on Amazon or something. I recommend giving it a rental and then see how it is for yourself. And I don't really go by what anybody else says about movies. Like, I just go into them, from my own perspective. Like, I watch them as movies on their own. Like, I don't, let other people's opinion, affect my opinion. Like, it's what I like, and if I like it, I like it. And when I don't, I don't. And everybody should do the same. I know a lot of people like to take everybody's opinions and then say, oh yeah, like I agree with it. Like, I feel like you should really go into a movie for yourself and not really like depend on other people's opinions or take their words for it. Like, go into it for yourself, and I think you have a good time. And yeah, this movie, was it better than Strangers Pray at Night? No, but I still think it was a great fun horror film. If you want to see something really scary, if you like the first two, definitely go check it out. I think you'll have a blast with it. And let me know what you guys thought of the movie. You're excited for Chapter 2, because I know I am. And when I see that one, I'll definitely do a review as soon as I can when that comes out, beginning of next year. So I'm looking forward to that. And let me know if you guys are looking forward to Chapter 2, or what did you think of this new one? Do you think it's better than the first two, or is it your least favorite? And what is your favorite Strangers movie? Let me know in the comments below. I'll love to hear from you guys. Mine is Strangers Pray at Night. That's my all-time favorite so far. It might change later down the road, but who knows? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate everybody's polite comments, subscribing to my channel, and helping this channel grow. I really appreciate everybody. Hope everyone's having a great October so far. Watch a lot of spooky movies for spooky season, and stay tuned for more reviews for spooky season, and I'll see you guys next time.